Hi everyone, I'm Dipali Kashyap, and today I'll be talking about this tool called Descript. This is available on our website and also an application, so you're free to use whichever suits you well. We use this tool for the Lyrical Literacy project. Right now, with for limited features only, but which I'll be explaining in this video, but we will add on to it later. So let's dive deep into the tool right now. What you're seeing on the screen is how the tool looks like, the home page. The first step that we need to do is when we are working with a video, we need to upload the video. So we go to the new project option here on the top right corner. We say video project. So here you have an option to upload a file. So we'll say upload a file. Go to desktop. Okay, I'll just take one of the video that I have here. So what it does is it uploads the video. Along with it, it transcribes the video. So that is, it goes through the audio of the video and then tries to read them and give us the captions by itself. This could take a while. Let's wait until it's uploaded. So now we have completed the transcription. So you can see here, once the transcription is completed, all the lyrics of the video comes on the left-hand side of your screen. What we have to do next is to go through the lyrics that it has transcribed and check if it actually is right, because sometimes there can be some errors which we need to manually correct them, and that's what we'll be doing next. Okay, so we are almost done. Just a couple of seconds more. Okay, perfect. So now it's uploaded the video for us, and it has also transcribed the lyrics from the video. The first thing that we need to usually do is go through each line of the lyric here on the left hand side of the screen and make sure that it's all right according to the audio in the video that we have uploaded. And the second thing that we do usually with this tool is to add the captions for the video. So let me first tell how to add the captions. On the right hand side, you have a couple of options here, and if you just look down, there is an option for captions here. Just click on that. And you have a couple of options for what are the fonts of the captions. So we usually go with the typewriter. So let me choose that. It's applying. Okay, so once the captions are already there, so now let's just try to play the video and see if the captions are actually on the video. I'll just alter it so that it's more clear. Okay, let me play. At a temple tucked under a banyan tree. Okay, perfect. So we can see that the lyrics are captioned and it's appearing on the video. So the next thing, as I already said, we need to check if the lyrics are right, if each word is correctly transcribed. So there's no other way, we need to do this manually. So let's just listen to the audio again. At a temple tucked under a banyan tree, there's a okay, so we understood. So it's in a temple tucked under a banyan tree, but you can see that it's not right here. So let's just edit it. So what you need to do when you need to correct a word is just double click on it. Sorry. Then you get a couple of options here. So we say correct. Here you can just give the right word that you need to insert and say correct. We also notice that it says banyan tree and not just tree. So if I try to just add a word here, that doesn't work. So what I usually do is click on this word, say correct, and just add banyan tree and say correct. So that inserts the word there. So usually when we need to add a word behind an already existing word or add a word after, we cannot type it directly. We just choose the word that's there and then correct it there. So in case you try to like insert a new word, it usually, let me just show you. So imagine I wanna add, or I just want to delete this. So I just deleted that word there. So now you can probably see that there is a vertical dashed line here. So what happens is it just removed one of the lyric that it transcribed. So now when we play the audio, you can see there will be a jump or a small delay. This is not something that we want. So we usually don't try to alter the lyric that it has transcribed, but instead we try to add a word or delete something using the previous or the word after it. So did you hear that there was a jump? So we don't want that. Let me just, yeah. So this is pretty much how we edit the whole song. We need to go line by line, make sure each line is right, and then make the fixes wherever it's required. There is one other problems usually that happens, that is, um, let me just try to give you an example. Let's play from here. Don't make you wait. Endlessly. Make it two, make it three, and in with time, good fortune there'll be. Okay, let me just correct this one line and then we'll tell you what's the problem here. So it said, can wait. Endlessly. Make it two, make it three, and in with time, good fortune there'll be. Okay, so this last line of the song is now fixed. Another hint is, or like when you're trying to add new words, don't try to add more than 3 to 4 words in the same place. You can pick the next word and then try to correct it there, just so the timeline doesn't get shifted or there's no issue in the song. So another problem that we usually encounter is something that I'll show now. Let me just play it. Make it two, make it three, and in with time, good fortune there'll be. So if you noticed, I added good fortune there'll be, but the caption never appeared there. That's probably because in the timeline there is a shift in the place where the caption's added. So we need to fix that. So we don't usually mess with the timeline. Let's see. Yeah. So here, this is the video, this is where the captions are added, and this is the audio. So we did not touch the video or the audio. So we just work with the timeline of the captions and sync it to the right minute or the right time that we need it to appear. So where is it? Good fortune, and fortune's pretty long. Yeah, so there'll be is here. So we need to edit this. So you just put your cursor to where you see it. And I think in Mac, the option is command. And in Windows, I think it's control. So you just hold it and then you pull it to the exact timestamp where you need fortune to be appearing. Okay, and similarly we got to pull there'll be as well. We're almost done. Okay, let's now just try to play it and make sure it's right or if we need more changes there.
Unfairly, make it two, make it three, and then with time, correct fortune there'll be.
Okay, you see there's still some changes required. We need to pull up the duration of fortune. So let's do that. Okay, let's try to play it again and see if it works this time.
Unfairly, make it two, make it three, and then with time, correct fortune there'll be.
Okay, perfect. So we almost got it, but you get the whole point how to make changes and sync the captions to the audio in the video. So there are three things that we need to do here. One is to make sure that each word in the lyric that has been transcribed is right. We need to add the captions, choose the correct font, and add the captions. And the third thing is make sure that the timeline of the caption syncs with the audio and there are no delays or jumps that occurs throughout the video. So this is one reason why we use Descript currently, but I'm sure maybe in the future we'll add for more features or use up the tool more extensively. Lastly, I'll just show how we'll export the video that's fully completed after adding all the captions. All that we need to do is you see the export option on the top right corner. Go there. We have two options here. We can either do a local export, that is, it'll put the video in your desktop or whichever location you choose to your computer. Uh, or we can even do a Descript web link. So if we do a Descript web link, we can share this link with anybody and they can access the same video on the Descript app. We also usually make sure that the composition is set to current composition and resolution set to max and the quality is at high. And we don't do any other changes here. And then we just say export and it puts it to your computer. Thank you.